Will you think so?
Think so, Iago.
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with her friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm? Is it hypocrisy against the devil? They that mean virtuously and yet do so, the devil their virtue trumps, and they tempt heaven.
If they do nothing, 'tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a handkerchief,
What then?
why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She's a protectress of her honor too. May she give that?
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief,
Oh, by heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou sayest, oh, it comes over my memory as doth the raven over an infectious house, boding to all. He had my handkerchief.
aye, what of that?
That's no good now.
What? What if I had said that I had seen him do you wrong? Or heard him say, as knaves be such abroad, who having, by their own importunate suit, or voluntary dotage of some mistress, convinced or supplied them, cannot choose but they must blab.
He said anything.
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured, no more that he'll unswear.
Ooh, what had he said?
Faith, that he did. I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
With her? With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her, lie on her. We say lie on her. When they belie her, lie with her. Zoons, that's fulsome. Handkerchief. Confessions, handkerchief to confess and be hanged for his labor. First to be hanged and then to confess. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself with the shattering words that shakes me thus. Noses, ears, and lips, it's possible. Confess the handkerchief. Oh, devil.
Work on, my medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. What ho, my lord! My lord, I say, Othello! How now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord has fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Rub him about the temples.
No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at mouth, and by breaks out to savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while. He will recover straight. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. How is it, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you not, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man?
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster.
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you? There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unproper beds which they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. 'Tis the spite of hell, the fiend's arch mock, to lip a wanton in a secure couch, and to suppose her chaste? No. Let me know, and knowing what I am, I know what she shall be.
Oh, thou art wise, 'tis certain.
Stand you a while apart. Confine yourself but in a patient list. Whilst you were here, o'erwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and laid good excuses upon your ecstasy, bade him anon return and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do but encave yourself, and mark the fleers, the gibes, the notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew, where how oft, how long ago, and when he hath is again to cope your wife. I say but mark his gesture, marry, patience, or shall I say you're all in a spleen and nothing of a man?
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear most bloody?
That's not amiss, but yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now I will question Cassio of Bianca, a huswife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, and 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many and be beguiled by one. When he hears of her, cannot restrain from the excess of laughter. Here he comes. And he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his unbookish jealousy must construe poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behaviors quite in the wrong. How do you, Lieutenant?
The worser that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
Ply Desdemona well, and you are sure on it. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed?
Alas, poor Catus.
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew woman love man so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think, a faith, she loves me.
Now he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
Now he importunes him. Tell it over. Go to what he said. What he said.
She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Do you trump, Roman? Do you trump?
I marry her? What, a customer? Prithee bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so unwholesome.
So. They laugh that wins.
Faith, the cry goes that you marry her.
Prithee, say true.
I am a very villain else.
Have you scored me? Well.
This is the monkey's own giving out. She's persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Iago beckons me. Now he begins the storm.
She was here even now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bauble. By this hand she falls thus about my neck.
Oh, Cassio, as where the jester imports it.
So hangs and lolls and weeps upon me, so shades and pulls me.
Now he tells me how she plucked him into my chamber. Oh, I see that nose of yours when not that dog I shall throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company.
Before me, look where she comes.
'Tis such another fit you, marry a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me?
Let the devil and his damn haunt you. What do you mean by the same handkerchief you gave me even now? I was fine fool to take it and must take out the work. A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber and not know who left it there. This is Ming's token, and I must take out the work there. Give it to your happy horse. Wheresoever you had it, I'll take out no work on't.
How now, my sweet Bianca? How now? How now?
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
And you'll come to supper tonight. You may, and you will not. Come when you are next prepared for.
After her! After her!
Faith, I must. She'll rail in the streets else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend so.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you.
Prithee, come, will you?
Go to, say no more.
How I shall murder him, Iago.
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by this hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given his whore.
I would have him 9 years of killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
I let her rot and perish and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is ruined. Turn the stone and I strike it, and it turns my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command him task.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her. I do but what she is. So delicate with her needle, an admirable musician. Oh, but she will sing the savageness out of a bear. Oh, so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worse for all this.
1,000 times, 1,000 times. And oh, such a gentle condition.
I too gentle.
Not turn. But yet the pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it, Iago.
If you are so fond over her iniquity, give her patent to offend. For if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
I will chop her into messes, cuckold me.
Oh, 'tis foul in her.
With mine officer.
That's fouler.
Get some poison, Iago, this night. I'll not expostulate with her lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed, even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good, good. The justice of it pleases. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent. Good. Very good.
I warrant something from Venice. 'Tis Lodovico. This comes from the Duke. See, your wife's with him.
God save you, worthy general.
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and the senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico?
I'm very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fellow you did not as you...
He did not
wish.
call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord?
Are you wise?
What, is he angry?
Well, maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home and disputing Cassio and his government.
By my troth, I'm glad on it.
Indeed,
My lord?
I am glad to see you, Ned.
Why, sweet Othello.
Stop!
I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. Make her amends, she weeps.
Oh, double dab good team with a woman's tears. Each drop she falls would provide a crocodile out of my sight.
I will not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedient lady. I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
My lord?
What would you do with her, sir?
Who, I, my lord?
You did wish that I would make her turn, sir? She can turn and yet go on and turn again. And she can weep, sir, weep. And she's obedient. As you say, obedient. Very obedient. Proceed in your tears concerning this, sir. Oh, well-painted passion, I am commanded home. Get you away, I'll send for you anon. Sir, I obey the mandate and I will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt! Cassio shall have my place, and sir, tonight I do entreat that we may sup together. You're welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys!
This, the noble Moor, whom our full senate call all in all sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shake? Whose solid virtue the shot of accident nor dart of chance could neither graze nor pierce?
He is much changed.
Oh, are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He's that as he is. I may not breathe my censure what he might be. If what he might, he is not, I would to heaven he were.
What, strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well, yet would I knew that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it his use? Or did the letters work upon his blood and new create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You shall observe him, and his own courses will denote him so that I may save my speech. Do but go after and mark how he continues.
I am sorry that I am deceived in him.
You have seen nothing then.
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together.
And then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable that breath made up between them.
What? Did they never even whisper,
Never, my lord.
nor send you out of the way?
Never.
Oh, to fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask, nor nothing.
Never, my lord.
That's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest, lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thoughts. It doth abuse your bosom if any wretch have put it in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go. She says enough. Yet she's a simple body that cannot say as much. This is the subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets. And yet she'll kneel and pray. I've seen her do it.
My lord, what is your will?
Pray you, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look at my face.
What horrible fancy's this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave Proprians alone and shut the door. Call for a cry, hem, if anybody come. Your mystery, nigh dispatch.
Upon my knees, what doth your speech import? I understand a fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? Why art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it, damn thyself, lest being like one in heaven, the devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Therefore be double damned. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly know that thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
Ah, Desdemona, away, away, away.
Alas, the heavy day, why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my mother, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not the blame on me if you have lost her. I have lost her too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me a fixed figure for the time of scorn, to point a slow-moving figure at, well, I could bear that too very well. But there where I've gone in my heart, where either must live nor bear no life, the fountain from which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern for foul toes, to not turn thy complexion here, patience, though young and rose-lipped Sheridan, and there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, as summer flies and these shambles that quicken even with the blowing. Oh, thou weed who art so lovely, fair, and smell so sweet, that the sense aches at thee, for thou hast never been born.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most goodly book, made to write the word whore upon? What committed? Committed? O thou public comment, I should make the very fortunes of my cheeks that would do cinders up burn modesty. Did I speak thy deeds? What committed? Heaven stops the nose at it and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses it all within meets is hushed within the hollow mine of heart and will not hear it. What committed? Impudent strumpet?
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are you not an impudent?
No, as I am a Christian, if to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul, unlawful touch be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
What? Not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved.
It's possible.
Oh, heaven forgive us!
I cry mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore banished that married with Othello, you mistress. That has the office opposite to St. Peter and keeps the gate of hell. You have done our course. There's money for your pains. I pray you turn the key. Keep your counsel.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, half asleep.
But madam, what's the matter with my lord?
With who?
Why, with my lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
He that is yours, sweet lady?
I have none. Do not talk to me, Emilia. I cannot weep. Nor answers have I none, but what should go by water. Prithee, tonight lay on my bed my wedding sheets. Remember, and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change indeed.
'Tis meet I should be used so, very meet. How have I behaved that he might stick the smallest opinion on my least misuse?
What is your pleasure, madam? How's it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young bodies do it with gentle means and easy tasks. He might have chid me so, for in good faith I am a child to chiding.
What is the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so behorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her, as true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
He called her whore. A beggar in his drink could not have laid such terms upon his callet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I am none such.
Do not weep, do not weep. Alas, the day.
Hath she so fortook so many noble matches, her mother and her country and her friends to be called whore? Would it not make one weep?
It is my wretched fortune.
Beshrew him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
May heaven doth know.
I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cogging, cozening slave to get some office have not devised this slander. I will be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man. It is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? The more is abused by some most villainous knave, some base, notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. O heaven, that such companions thou'st unfold, and put in every honest hand a whip to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from east to west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them. Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seaside without and made you suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Alas, Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven, I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass 'gainst his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, and ever did, and ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly, comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now I speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's mass of vanity could make me.
I pray you be content. 'Tis but his humor. The business of the state does him offense, and he does chide with you.
If 'twere no other.
It is but so, I warrant. Hark how these instruments summon to supper. The messengers of Venice stays the meat. Go in and weep not. All things shall be well. How now, Rodrigo?
I do not find that thou dealst justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou daft'st me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepst from me all conveniency, then suppliest me with the least advantage of hope. I will indeed no longer endure it, nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I have heard too much, and your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth. I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had from me to deliver to Desdemona would have half corrupted a votaress. You have told me she hath received them, and returned me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
Well, go to. Very well.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man, nor 'tis not very well. By this hand, I say 'tis very scurvy, and begin to find myself fopped in it.
Very well.
I tell you 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
Aye, and said nothing but what I protest intendment of doing.
Why, now I see there's metal in thee, and even from this instant do build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Rodrigo. Thou hast taken me against a most just exception. But yet I protest, I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant, indeed, it hath not appeared, but your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But Rodrigo, if thou hast that in thee indeed, which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose, courage, and valor, this might show it. If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Wait, then Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice?
Oh, no. He goes to Mauritania and takes him with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean, removing him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brains.
And that you would have me to do?
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight with a harlotry, and thither I will go to him. He knows not yet of his honorable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I will fashion to fall out between 12 and 1, you may take him at your pleasure. I will be near to second your attempt, and he shall fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in his death that you shall think yourself bound to put it on him. It is now high supper time. and the night grows to waste. About it,
I will hear further reason for this.
and you shall be satisfied.
I do beseech you, sir, trouble yourself no further.
Oh, pardon me. 'Twill do me good to walk.
Madam, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your honor is most welcome.
Will you walk, sir? Oh, Desdemona.
My lord,
Gee to the bed this instant. I'll be returned forthwith. Dismiss you then there. Quickly be done.
I will, my lord.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return incontinent, and hath commanded me to go to bed, and bade me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Amelia, give me my nightly wearing, and adieu. We must not now displease him.
I would you had never met him.
So would not I. My love doth so approve him that even his stubbornness, his checks, his frowns, prithee unpin me, have grace and favor in them.
I have laid those sheets you bade me on the bed.
All's one. Good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, shroud me in one of these same sheets.
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee, dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. This Lodovico is a proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
A poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree. Sing all the green willow, willow. Her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, 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 willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing willow, 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 willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stone. Lay by these. Sing willow, 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 willow. Prithee, hie thee, he'll come anon. Sing all a green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn no, that's not next. Hark, who is that knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, and what said he then? Sing willow, 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 willow. If I court more women, you'll couch with more men. So, get thee gone. Good night. Mine eyes do itch. Doth that bode weeping?
'Tis neither here nor there.
I have heard it said so. Oh, these men, these men! Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Emilia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a thing for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done it. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition, but for the whole world, that's pity. Who would not make their husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I would do such a wrong for the whole world.
Why, the wrong is but a wrong i' the world, and having the world for your labors, 'tis but a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, and as many to the vantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out into peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge? Let husbands know, their wives have sense like them. They see and smell, and have their palate both for sweet and sour, as husbands have. What is it they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty thus heirs? It is so too. And have we not affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night. God me such uses send, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight for Act 4 of Othello. Come see the stunning conclusion tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Use the same Zoom link.
And chat is now enabled. You are welcome to turn on your cameras and microphones. Your microphones especially, so we can give the cast a great big hand.
Hi, Lisa.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for coming afterwards to talk with the cast. If you have any questions or anything specifically for any of the members, or you just want to say hi, please feel free. Tomorrow night, we're going to open it up for more specific questions. We're going to talk a lot about some of the big ideas behind the play, but please feel free. Offer your feedback, your questions to the cast. They're here for you.
I thought the handoff of the handkerchief was absolutely seamless. I was just so impressed with that.
We actually had to throw it through Zoom so that it could come out the other side. Yeah,
I can only imagine.
Well done, well done.
Well done.
My family is clapping for me in the background.
Oh, yay. That's great.
Your family on the East Coast is clapping also.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I have to say that the